Hey guys, welcome to another pop culture review. Today we'll be reviewing Ghostface. First, let's start off with a few facts. Ghostface is number 51 in the pop movies line. His first appearance was in Scream, December 20th of 1996. And today we have two fun film facts. One, with the inclusion of all 4 film installments to the series, it brings the total number of killers up to 7. Scream 4 was the last film that Wes Craven directed before he passed. Now let's get a 360 of him. Now with that out the way, let's take a closer look, starting with his head. As you can see here, it's a very simple sculpt, but with its simplicity, it is very well done. I don't know about you guys, but as soon as I look at him, he screams nothing but Ghostface. I mean, they did a remarkable job of managing to get the Ghostface look in the Funko form without distorting either one, if that makes any sense. Like, if you look here, it definitely looks like Ghostface as a Funko, and that blows my mind. I know it's something very simple to be blown away by, but it is. I feel like sometimes it may be a hit or miss that it doesn't look like the signature character, but this one definitely does. You can tell there was a lot of time and detail into getting this Ghostface mask right, and I believe that they did. Every time I look at him, it just reminds me of the movie. I do enjoy the fact that they decided to keep the eyes black, but still keeping the eyes actually in there instead of just like going over and just having the black circles. They definitely have like the Funko eyes right there, which is 3D if you look at it. So I like that a lot. One thing I would say is that when looking out for him, definitely look out for like the white, because obviously this entire Funko was painted black, and then they went in and decided to do the white. And I've seen some of like scuff marks, like mine has one like right here. I don't know if you could see it, but it's there. And I had a hard time finding one that did not have the white bleeding over into the mask too much. I felt like this one was like a good mix. Like even here you could kind of see the white trailing off to where it's not supposed to be, but it's just a minor complaint. He was definitely a little bit harder for me to track down as a common. I only managed to find him at Hot Topic. Moving down to his torso, we definitely have a better look at his position and shape. I definitely like the fact that for some reason they decided to like bend his body over. I don't know why, but I felt like this is definitely like the way the character would be positioned, if that makes any sense, especially as a Funko. I mean, there's not much to the paint, which is definitely good because then there's least blemishes and stuff like that. It's definitely all black, but they definitely decided to break up the monotony with all the black. If you look at like his belt, you could see that, and then on his gloves and his boots, they decided to paint that with a shinier kind of black paint rather than just having it completely dull, like the way the kind of cloak is. I do love the fact that they decided to put blood on the knife. It reminds me very much of like the first film when he runs in and then, you know, there's blood on the knife and he wipes it off. So I thought that that was definitely cool. I do like the sculpting on this and the fact that it hangs down. It just reminds me so much of the movie. I think they did a brilliant job with this. The one thing that I do have like a minor complaint about is I wish that they would have added like maybe a little bit of like a glitter finish. I know that's odd, but when you watch the film, you can see that there's little like sparkles, I guess, or like a little bit of glitter in the fabric that is his cloak, I guess, like they did with the Harry Potter. I wish that they would have done that with this one, even though knowing that this was an older figure. I do like the boots though. That is awesome because it definitely reminds me of the boots from the film, rather than having like the simple boots that they would have like on the Freddy Krueger or the Jason. They definitely went in and had like the stitching of the laces and everything like that. I just think it's awesome.
And finally, here is a size comparison between Snoopy, my smallest Funko, Cornelius, who is the average height for a Funko, and Groot.
So to wrap up this review, now if you're asking yourself whether I recommend this, the answer is more than obvious. He is definitely a must-have to any horror collection, as well as if you're a big fan of the Scream films or Wes Craven for that matter. I definitely feel like this Funko captures his character. I definitely feel like this Funko stands out in any collection. Looking at him from far, you could definitely see him and immediately go, like, that's Ghostface. And for that alone, I definitely recommend him. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comments, don't forget to mention, what's your favorite scary movie? Alright guys, keep collecting.